It's not very often a film from northern BC gets the spotlight in Los Angeles. Williams Lake First Nation, they collaborated to make Sugarcane. It's a documentary all about the history of residential schools in that community, and it's getting a lot of attention. Nominated for a 2025 Oscar for the Best Documentary Feature. We're going to talk with Chief Willie Sellars and so much more on today's show. We are under a week away from Coldsnap 2025, the 18th annual edition of the event. Catherine, Benny, thanks so much for coming in to talk about this. How excited are you?
I'm pumped, Caden. Like, you know I love Coldsnap. I really love Coldsnap 2025. Yeah. I can't wait.
This is an interesting one because I look forward to it every February. There's few things to look forward to in Prince George's dark and cold winters. Coldsnap is one of them.
We're a beacon of light and live music in a dark, slushy, cold time.
Yeah, sometimes oddly warm, depending on the cold
snap. Whichever one you get, yeah.
But talk to me about this year's edition of the event. What's different? I understand it's a little bit shorter, but it's not really when you talk about the performance.
Yes, so typically Coldsnap would be 9 days and nights, which is awesome. But this year we're experimenting, we're condensing same number of live music events, but in 5 days instead. So February 5th to 9th, and other festivals around Western Canada would tell you that's still really long.
So instead of you being tired for an extended period of time, you're just going to be tired for 5 days.
Just going to be tired, yes. No, you're going to be invigorated and excited and...
No, I mean you, as an organizer.
Well.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the audience is definitely going to be excited. Mm-hmm. What is there to look forward to this year? Any big names, highlights? There's some local mix in. Joe Daniels, we're talking about him, and some out-of-towner folks as well.
Yep, we get a whole mix of professional touring artists from across Canada and in our region. Some that I would tell folks to add to your playlist would be like Mama's Broke or Kaya Cater. I'm very excited about. A lot of, not a lot, but we do have quite a bit of banjo this year.
Really?
I'm pumped about, because we haven't really done that in a while for Coldsnap, and I think the banjo can be played in so many different ways, and I think it's an underappreciated instrument. It's really cool to see these young women playing banjos. Locally, we've got Reckless Burning kicking off the festival at Knox Performance Center on the 5th. With Breaking the Ice is what we've called that night.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that'll be fun. Reckless Burning, they've been a group for, I guess, now coming up 2 years, I think. Yeah, some big names part of that. Genevieve Jade, right?
Genevieve Jade, Britt AM.
Yeah, Britt AM.
Tori Barham, Amy Blanding, Melissa Walker, the Prince George singer-songwriter supergroup.
I would agree.
There you go.
It's like the superstars there for sure.
There you go.
And talk to me about the venues here, because this does change from year to year a little bit. The Knox kind of seems like the home base, but
home sweet home. We love the Knox. We know where everything is, and the gear is excellent. So we'll have our ticketed main stages there, as well as 2 Coldsnap for Kids performances.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. And we'll also be doing some acoustic in the round, kind of unplugged sessions that are free to attend in a different part of the building.
Okay.
Through the week. We'll be at the Legion for late night shows. We're doing 3 this year. As well, we'll be doing some happy hour free to attend events at Two Rivers Gallery.
Yeah, that's new this year.
That's brand new. That's been a cool collaboration with them. We'll be doing noon hour workshops at, we'll be at Omnique Art Center, the Railway Museum.
Oh, nice.
So kind of changes. So take a look at our schedule, which I have online, but you'll also be able to pick up programs around town.
Awesome, yeah, and we'll link it on ckpgtoday.ca as well. Is there a particular thing you're looking forward to the most here as an organizer? You get to put your personal bias into this one.
My personal bias, generally, I love sound check. I like the preview of the concert, but also, you've seen, I play the xylophone.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to Robin Lane and the Rhythm Makers for that. So he'll be playing Global Grooves on the Saturday night, but as well as a kids performance on Saturday afternoon.
Every single weekday, there's over 50 video games that are released on various platforms. That is a lot of video games. And within those, there's a lot of art as well, which means there's got to be some future artists getting ready to create that art, right? We're going to check them out today at Two Rivers Gallery, a very cool Pro D-Day workshop. Well, what do you got going on here? Tell me a little about this.
I'm drawing my favorite character from a game.
This one?
This one.
Yeah, so mimicking this one though? Or is it? What kind? No, a little different?
Yeah.
Okay, what game is this?
It's called Dandy's World on Roblox.
Okay, Roblox, nice. I played that as a kid too. Yeah. What's the detail you're putting in? Lots of detail, little parts and stuff.
I want to fill the whole background. I know it's going to be like an absolute, it's going to be absolutely horrible to paint it all, but I'll deal with that in the future.
Now, is it crazy to think about how much art goes into a video game? We were thinking about this when we were coming here today.
Yeah. There's a lot of art that goes into a video game.
Yeah. Like on Roblox especially, it's all artists really making this stuff. Is that what you want to be one day? No. Just let's
I want to make art, but not be a 3D modeler.
That's fair. That sounds complex.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good. You a big Roblox player at home?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about it?
All the games.
All the games? Which one are you good at in it?
Doors.
Okay. And what makes you good at it? You think you just got to practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a lot of badges.
Okay. I like it. You guys got the colorful paint. You got a dog. Is this your dog?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your dog. What kind of dog is that?
A golden shepherd.
Nice, a golden shepherd named Coda. You can see that. Show the camera, turn it around, show the camera. Okay, there you go, you can see Coda now. What's your favorite part about Coda?
She was very playful and
You play fetch with her and stuff? Nice. What are you doing over here? Is it a turtle?
doing a Yoshi.
A Yoshi. Oh, okay, so big Mario guy. I like it. What kind of Mario games do you play?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, are you good at it?
Mm-hmm.
And Yoshi is your go-to for the winner?
Yoshi's my favorite.
Yoshi's your favorite.
I had to restart because mine didn't look good, but I'm now gonna make Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, we're both making it. Minecraft.
Okay, Minecraft over there. What is Geometry Dash? This is a new game? I haven't heard of this one.
No, it was made in 2011, 2012.
Okay.
And it's basically you have a cube or just a bunch of other shapes, and they have to dodge obstacles to survive.
Okay, when you guys grow up, do you want to work on video games? Is that your goal?
I don't.
Or you just like to play them?
Yeah, I really like to play.
That's fair. What's your favorite video game?
Probably a video game called Wobbly Life.
Okay. Oh, everyone's talking about this. I've never even heard of it before. I'm gonna have to do some investigating here. What's your favorite one?
Roblox.
Roblox. Okay, what's all the laughter about over here? You guys got me interested.
She drew a leg that was like a stick.
Oh, it didn't look very. You know what? I was never good at drawing humans.
I'm too good at drawing humans. This is my favorite. Her name is Clementine. She's like really, really shy and she looks very flustered.
Yeah. Okay, let's pick it up and show the camera here. Then at least the people
Yeah,
at home can know what we're talking about.
Vanity is my favorite one because she's a mirror.
Okay, a mirror.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vanity's a mirror.
that makes sense. Vanity the mirror.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
So.
I just learned what a vanity was last year. Even though these kids might not know it, the video game industry is full of a lot of money. So if they keep on drawing the way they're all drawing today, there's some talented artists in the crowd. Well, they'll end up doing a lot more exciting things than what we do here at CKPG. But anyways, signing off from the Pro D art activity here at Two Rivers Gallery. This has been a blast.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
It's not every day a film here in northern BC gets nominated for an Oscar, and a documentary at that, a very incredible one, a remarkable one. Sugarcane, it's called. The documentary telling the story of the Williams Lake First Nation and St. Joseph's Mission. Been nominated for an Oscar, and we're so lucky to be joined by Chief Willie Sellars of the Williams Lake First Nation to talk a little more about that today. Chief Willie, thank you so much for making the time. You know, it must feel pretty surreal to hear the word Oscar next to Sugarcane, the movie that your feature film you were in.
No, I mean, we really can't believe it. It's been a really emotional morning. You know, you think about the late Rick Gilbert, former chief, depicted in the documentary, and you know, he's not here to see us through on this one, but he's here. You know, he's cheering for us, and it really does mean a lot. The accolades the film has been getting. You know, the directors Emily Cassie and Julian Brave Noisecat, Kellen Quinn, they did a pretty surreal job putting this thing together, and here we are, and we're going to the Oscars. Can't believe it.
Yeah, like I said, a short list of films ever here, documentaries in northern BC and Williams Lake, you stretch into the Caribou to ever get that kind of privilege and that kind of attention. And yeah, I mean, if you look at the trailer, you can just feel the passion, the emotion coming through that film. Soon to be on Disney Plus as well, I hear. But Willie, what was it like being part of the making of this to get to this moment? Like, obviously you're in the documentary. What was it like to be part of the process shaping that all together?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't think about it at the time. I mean, they filmed our community, and they filmed all of us for almost 3 years. I mean, the cinematographers, Emily and Chris, Justin for a little bit. I mean, they became a part of our family. They became a part of our community, and you know, we love them to death. And you know, we created this very special bond, of course. And we knew, like, as these things started to happen in community, these events started to happen globally, we knew that we were onto something special. And you know, not ever did we think that we were going to be going to the Oscars a year after premiering at Sundance. But we just think about, you know, how significant this is to Williams Lake First Nation, to Secwepemcúlecw, to the Caribou Chilcotin, and the city of Williams Lake. But really, it is just so much bigger than all of us. You know, this is a massive win for Indigenous peoples across this country, in North America, and really in the world.
Yeah, you got onto a good point there. I wanted to expand on that because I feel like it's, you know, a great opportunity not only to tell the Sugarcane documentary story, but it's also for Indigenous people overall. I mean, having this story get out there, obviously on the platform at the Oscars, like you mentioned, how big of a win is this for not only your nation, but all the nations across the province, the country, and really the world?
It is a massive win. You know, we talk about the history and legacy of residential schools in this country and the Indian boarding schools in the United States, and the trauma that it created in our communities. You know, we are still living through that trauma to this day, whether it's direct trauma with our survivors or intergenerational trauma through, you know, the impacts that they'd created. But, you know, we're trying to break that cycle in our families. And what the film depicts and what those filmmakers and directors experienced when they came into our community is that trauma that we talk about, you know, we are still living through. We had a suicide during the filming of Sugarcane, really good friend, late Stan Wycott. You know, he proved to us that there's still a lot of work to do, not just in our Indigenous communities, but in this country, known as Canada. You know, we are proud Indigenous people, and we are proud Canadians, and we just have to think about how we now come together and express, you know, our emotions around these things, but also come together and tell the truth and teach that truth and making sure it is a part of the curriculum of the school districts across this country. It is an important part of history that we need to learn from. It's an important part of history that we still have a lot of healing to do.
I just commend you, yourself as Chief Counsel, the folks of the Williams Lake First Nation for taking this journey. I think it's a great one of resilience, dedication, and it shows really, I think we all can thank you for giving us a chance to understand that a little bit better through that Sugarcane documentary. So thanks for your time today, Chief. I'll let you get on. I know you're a busy guy. And I'll throw it to the trailer here for folks watching on CKPG who get a chance to see this as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Big shout out to Disney and, of course, National Geographic for picking the film up and giving us that platform as well.
I felt dirty as an Indian all my life in residential school.
Look at that. It's all names.
When you're brought up in an institution like the Catholic Church, you have strict rules, and you went with their ethics.
I've been trying to find out what happened at St. Joseph's Mission.
Everything was so secretive.
My dad was born there. How did it happen?
It's not something that you want to open up, you know. It just keeps on damaging.
For decades, there were reports of neglect and children dying or disappearing from this facility.
2 girls drowned. Priests were moved around.
Why are they dying? Did they think we'd be stupid all of our lives, the rest of our lives, and nobody would ever find out these things?
Being sorry for something is just the first step. You have to take action.
We see the impacts in our community every single day. And we need to continue to hold each other up.
Julian, I ask you to open your heart. Our people are going to stand up.
Your story is someone who was abandoned, but also who abandoned.
You do know what happened with me, right?
I want to know the whole story.
We take a look outside at a little birdie today. Our CKPG snapshot comes from Wilma Bohr. Beautiful cottonwood goldfinch here. Yeah, common bird you'd see in the winter months, of course, and it looks like it's well fed based on this photo as well. So thanks, Wilma. Not sure if you fed it, you watched someone feed it, but you definitely caught the photo to prove we have goldfinches, and a lot of them, and some nice looking ones here in Prince George. So thanks so much. Hey there, got an idea or a suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca. Here's what's coming up in our community. Check out the Festival d'Hiver, the 40th edition of Franco Fun here in Prince George, the celebration that keeps giving. January 28th to February 8th, at various locations and various events as well. Check out ice fishing. It's a women's weekend once again, and you can learn the ice fishing basics and learn to ice fish while you're at it. More information and registration online, the BCWF website. You're looking for some fun on the slopes? Check out the Hard Ski Hill February 1st for the Hard Slam Rail Jam. Pull out your best tricks, and you could be the winner of the 4th annual edition of this event. Coldsnap kicks off February 5th and runs until February 9th here in Prince George. Various venues going to see some musical action from various different artists to celebrate the Northern BC Music Festival that keeps giving. Of course, if you have any events, send us the info. Let's talk at ckpgtoday.ca.
You know, I often think of people who have entertaining jobs. We've tagged along for lots of them. We've still got plenty more to go, so don't worry about that. But I do pity the people who have boring jobs. I'm talking desk jobs. One of the other ones that might come to mind, I'm going to be honest, land surveying. Is that entertaining? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to learn more about it, but we're going to take a look back at a pretty neat looking conference today in local history.
Prince George, known as the home of conferences, and this was no different, the Land Surveyor Conference here in Prince George in the year 2000, and look at those devices on your screen. Does that scream 2000 or what? The land surveyors, of course, they came here to talk about nothing other than, well, surveying, of course, their job. About 90 members of the corporation showed up here at the Civic Center, had themselves some meetings, and went onwards and upwards and continuing their work surveying.
Let me just be clear. There's nothing wrong about having a boring job, as long as it pays for you to live the life you want. That's all that matters, right? That's all we do it for. But anyways, thanks so much for watching today, and we'll have more fun on the show tomorrow. Maybe some more bad jokes, too. Okay, take care. Bye for now.